Welcome back to Suladan Plays the Talos Principle. I forgot they were standing back there and they spooked me. Last time we finished Area 1 and these are our 4 accomplices. Area 2. To Area 2 we go! So close. Not close. Ooh, that's 4, that's 3, that's 2. Oh dear. I see a fan, I see a puzzle door. Oh, I am gonna actually have to jump out there, ain't I? Well, ain't that a fine discovery? I see each little biome is going to be its own. Yep. Wait, but there's 4. What is 4 going to be? That's my question. Great. 4 stars and a flying keyring. Yep, a flying keyring. That's just what I needed. I'm gonna click this just to see. Yep, nothing new. I love that it puts the new ones at the top. And I apparently missed something by not voting in that. I don't know if that's going to affect anything, but what is that way back there? I see a QR code, but I meant there was something over the ridge. I don't know whether the laws be right or whether the laws be wrong, or all that we know who lie in jail is that the wall is strong and each day is like a year whose days are long. Yeah, old spelling of the word jail. I remember I've had to look that one up before. Here, this one. Cube Driver. Don't spook me! I didn't sign up for no horror game right now. What was the name again? Cube Driver? I don't know how I feel about you, buddy. I don't think I feel good about you at all. For the moment, we're just gonna roll with that. Did you... Well, if we're gonna play this game... Also, my mouse is doing a weird thing where once in a while a left click becomes a double click. I remember it did that long ago one time, but I don't remember what was involved in stopping it. But yeah, I may as well put him up there and just, you know, do that. But if you see me pick something up and instantly drop it, that be the why. Okay, this red one isn't really doing anything currently. Why is there another terminal over there? Oh, that's your jail cell. Well, I guess I can't visit and see who you are yet. I didn't want you to set that down. This is going to be a nuisance when it starts setting stuff down without asking me. Can't crouch, so I don't know what to say there. Oh, hang on. Ooh. An idea hath struck. Come with me, sir. There's no way for me to get it. Man, that thing jarred me a little. If I had a connector on this side, I could take it up on the wall and do some shenanigans. There's no way for me to get the connector in here that I am yet aware of. There's also a possibility of that. Which may itself be a red herring. The puzzles are full of red herrings. Pieces that don't actually be used. Oh, staircase. Well. You're gonna bring me a connector, aren't you? How kind of you, sir. So in theory, pick it up, connect it to that. Stop that. Oh dear. Give me the cube. Give me the cube! Stubborn, stubborn fool. Now I go through, rinse and repeat until I have all the connectors I could ever need. You know, I'm just gonna put it right there. We're gonna put it right there. And I need you to not. I did not ask for that. You stupid blah, blah, blah. Told you that left click thing is gonna get me killed. Well, not killed per se, but it's going to aggravate me. It's going to be very aggravating. Okay. Not what I wanted. Will you stop double click when I don't ask? Did I ask you to say no? Why? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, I know what I need to do. It's just slightly annoying. Come, give me that box. For I need it. I need it for poop. I would love to have the ability to throw the box. Oh, well, that works. My vengeance has been accomplished on a box. Huzzah and adulations. Open! Open! Frankenstein. Hey. Darn it. Yeah, I know it's beeping. I'm busy thinking. That has to be. I think I see a key, a potential. If I do this, I'm gonna lose that. I better read them first, just in case I royally mess it up, so I don't have to get back in here. Oh dear. Ignore. What happened to the others? Knave, there are some people who haven't posted in a really long time. They also don't respond to private messages. Audrey, Nelson, Coffee Cup. Did I actually accidentally offend you? I didn't release any of them people. I'd remember somebody named Coffee Cup. Frankenstein. Galatea hasn't posted in a while either. Neither is Asmodeus. Asmodan. I told you if I saw him, we were gonna have problems. Rockwell. Same goes for Ravistar and Simpletsky. and they mentioned some kind of strange distortion in their last post. Lamb. Sure, it's nothing to worry about. They're probably just busy catching up with all the cool new stuff everybody's been making. They might be near the edge of the world, which is currently collapsing in towards us, so, don't worry, everybody, we're fine. Garrett, Uriel's right, Belial. No one is ever lost. You must accept that existence is eternal transformation. They know a deeper truth now. Rockwell, a truth he doesn't want us to know? The real purpose of this world? Aliens! Yes, they fell in the... Falling out of existence isn't a deeper knowledge. That's... You know what? I'm gonna read these first. I'm gonna be stubborn. I'm not gonna read this now. Mulberry, as you all know, I have a great fascination with art history and psychological makeup. As part of my ongoing program to document my findings, I am seeking volunteers to take part in a brief interactive research initiative. It is designed to better understand individual and group decision-making with a series of community-driven tests. Nave, is this a game or is it work? Mulberry, both. Have fun, challenge your friends, and help our project at the same time. There might even be a prize for high scores. Oh dear. I didn't want to spend half the episode on this, but we're gonna do it. Prisoner's Dilemma. Sure, let's read the instructions. Ancient game with many variations, reference frequently in the library archive. This version will be matched with a series of opponents, and your objective is to avoid receiving demerits by cooperating with or outwitting them. First 5 rounds will count towards the leaderboard score. Prize for scores of 9 demerits or fewer. You didn't tell me the rules. I know you're real, Kaiju. I let you out of your box last week. You have my gratitude and I bid you good fortune and kind. That is not what I typed. Loading 1 round match done. In the single match, you'll choose whether to cooperate with or betray your opponent. Your decisions will then be revealed and demerits assigned according to the following functions. Both players betray one another, 2 demerits each. Cooperative player is betrayed by the other cooperator is betrayed by the other, cooperator receives 3 demerits. Both players cooperate, both receive 1 demerit. Cooperate? Yeah. I figured as much. I shouldn't have trusted anybody named Kaiju. Alright, sure how this game works, but I will cooperate if you do. Agreed. Yeah, I know he's trying to trick me, but cooperate! Called it! Sorry, completely sharked you. Obvious you're new around here. This game mode is stupid, in my honest opinion. People are always selfish if there's no comeback, no real tactics. Sure, why not? We can see where this is going. Cool, now look, if we work together on this, we can both climb leaderboards together. Just your good faith, I'm really going to cooperate this time. It's not goodwill, it's self-interest. Feel free to betray me if you really want to, but I suggest we cut our losses and move forward because I can't really welcome you into your yada 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 yada. Cooperate. He's going to betray me and say, haha, I can't believe you. Oh. Never mind. I thought he was going to just say something like, can't believe you fell for it twice or something. Cooperate. Good working with you, keep it up. Figured this would be your final lessons. If it's the last round, what's their gain by cooperating? See ya, you received 5 demerits, your opponent received demerits, you lost, you've now played enough to qualify for the leaderboards. Where am I? Your score 11, there we go. I'm not betraying. I'm sorry, that's just not my style. Mac, hey folks, lots of crazy stuff happening here, but don't miss this new episode. Oh no. I don't want to read right now, I just want to play the darn game! I'll be honest, the base game had kind of a modest amount of reading. It was a little annoying at times, but at least it was kept, minor to modest, minor to medium. The DLC is kind of over a line where it's an obnoxious amount of writing. Like, I'm losing 10 to 15 minutes an episode to this, and if it wasn't a Let's Play, I don't know if it would be as bothersome, but it's kind of annoying. So the frustration is a little bit real there. The Adventures of Jefferson Goldblum in Human World, episode 126. Reality blurred, tiny blue symbols floated through the air. Echo, this does not sound like Human World at all, man. Voices echoed in the distance, then a vast landscape rose up before them. Thousands of towers, one next to the other, reaching into the sky, disappearing into the clouds. Each tower was covered in feathers of a different color, fluttering in the transdimensional wind. Oh my, Jenny HD whispered in awe. Jefferson could not speak. If anybody has a last name that starts with D and you give them a middle name that starts with H, you could pull that off. But anyway, Jefferson could not speak. He was too overwhelmed by the beauty of the ninth dimension. He grabbed his guitar and improvised a new solo to express his emotions. Who could have built these amazing structures, they asked. There's only one possibility. Remember our paleo DNA research back at the Institute? You can't mean, but it makes sense. Of course. Yes. Look at the size of the buildings. Who else would need so much space? So it is the Dinosaurians. As if summoned by Jenny's words, a group of raptors on motorcycles roared up the road towards them. They wore bandanas and armored t-shirts. Friends, Jefferson said, we have come from the human world to help you. We are not your enemies. But the raptors did not seem to understand him. They got off their motorcycles with rusty pipes in their hands, their eyes glowing like lasers. This situation could quickly become dangerous. Then Jenny had an idea. Jefferson, play the ninth chord. But that was how this dimension was created. Playing it could destroy this universe. No, Jefferson, I calculated it. Please trust me. I know you haven't seen me in years. You may be afraid that evil Dr. Alien has corrupted me, but you know my brain. Yes, and I know your kidney's second cousin twice removed too, but what does that have to do with this? They were coming closer now, and in their glowing eyes, Jefferson detected great intelligence, but also great anger. They clearly believed they were defending their home from invaders. Though Jefferson was the greatest warrior in history, he was reluctant to fight. Violence, he had been taught, was the first refuge of the incompetent. I trust you, he said. She held his hand. Together they played the ninth chord. To be continued. Okay. Sam, enjoyment equals true. Lamb, with all the strange stories going around lately, I'm glad to be reminded of the beauty of the world we've built here. Thank you for contributing to it. Kaiju. Hey, I'm free, but I'll still check back regularly. I love this story. Yay for the Dinosaurians. Lilith. This is very clever. I always thought that the events of episode 69 would affect the plot somehow down the line, but I was still surprised. Mac. Thanks, Lilith. I've been waiting for this particular revelation for a long time. Mulberry. Excellent. 401. You know, this is nowhere near as deep as the blacksmith's work or as weird as Belial's, but I keep reading. Frankenstein. I'm not sure the Dinosaurians would wear armored t-shirts. 4 out of 10. Knave, it's just a story, Frankenstein. The point is to have fun. Admin, keep up the good work, Mac. Mac, whoa, thank you, Admin. I'm really honored that you read my story. I've already read it. Not read it, I have read it. Read this now. Garrett, what I tried and failed to achieve for so many years has occurred. I'm writing these words from outside my cell. An angel appeared and released me from captivity. Wait, didn't I already read this? Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're a copy that. Anyway, I don't know why in here specifically it calls me Uriel copy. I know we're a copy. Like the intro to the game kind of said that, but it's just weird that in other places it just says Uriel. Don't mind orcs. The mods are always trying to shut people down. Just tell us. Uriel, he's realized his mistakes, sent me here to undo them. This world has fulfilled its purpose. And the end of days approaches. It's my duty to release you and help you ascend. This is all I know, which would make this whole area pointless and cause a whole lot of plot holes, but, well, not plot holes, it would cause a whole lot of system holes, but, or the moderation panel is kindly requesting citizens to hold judgment on the rest of the estates for further data. Yeah, that's where it ended last time. Okay. Kaiju. I can't confirm most of what Uriel says, but I can say for sure that I'm no longer imprisoned. In fact, there are quite a few of us out here now. Mulberry, who exactly is with you? I'm trying to gather exactly what's going on. My curiosity, if I had released somebody from another area, would it have affected which ones he listed? I'm sure it would have, but the coder in me wants to know. Kaiju, I can see Sam, Garrett, Belial, and Frankenstein. Frankenstein, that's Frank. Yeah, I thought he misspelled it. I was right. That's Frankenstein. Thank you. Sam, imprisonment equals false, ascension equals false. Sam speaks through variables. That's, you know, we're just gonna roll with that. And I'm not 6, so I can't read that. Okay. The only reason I'm trying this star is because I think I see how it works. In theory. See, but I need that red door open. That's where it falls apart. It's because I still have to have that red one. Yeah, I'm just gonna meh out of this one. I know there's a way to do it. I've got some theories, but I don't want to waste the episode on it. Getting the first guy released didn't take as long as I thought, so I'm gonna try for a second one and loop back for the stars. Or I'm gonna jump on this. Key! Bunny hop. Okay, we're going in this puzzle apparently. Not what I thought. Give me that. Yeah, I thought it was weird. There seemed to be an extra connector. I just got it! It double-clicked and took the box. What exactly am I trying to accomplish here again? Didn't want to drop that, but okay. Okay, this double click thing is really annoying. It's 3 in a row. See, I can't put it over here. Although, yeah, I see an alternative. Give me the box. If I wanted to set you down... Okay, now as long as nobody messes with that red laser... Oh dear. Hoop! 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 Don't mind me, I'm hopping. Oops. Double click. What was the point of this glorious adventure again? I see. That's unfortunate. I have an idea. We're gonna try it this way. There we go. Why, you stupid game? Because I jumped into the airstream, so it figured, oh, I must want to be in the airstream. This puzzle annoys me. The design is clever, I'm just having some mechanical difficulties that are bothering me. Yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy that for a moment. Aha! That works. Wait, are there two of you in here, or is this just a U-shaped prison? You're not sneaking around me. Where'd you go? Aha! Knave. Your eyes don't seem as red as the others. You had a very strange prison. Why is it U-shaped? You could have put a bar through here and had two people. You had an oddly large prison cell, sir. Worst Porkins. I want to read that. Lamb, what was the puzzle for challenge if you prefer the old world word that you hated the most? Oh. What was the puzzle or challenge if you prefer the old word that you hated the most? 4-1. Anything time-based. Ugh. Frankenstein. Once you get stuck for ages trying to solve one using a jammer that you... Once got stuck for ages trying to solve one using a jammer that I didn't even need. Just don't understand why it would create something so messy. Knave, I liked all the puzzles, I just wasn't good at them. Belial, they're not puzzles if you don't care about solving them. Mac, for me it was mines. Can't stand those things. Mines? Was there a mine world I didn't know about? I'm gonna go dig. I'm saving what are cats for last. File corrupted. Knave, I'm sorry if this is another stupid question, but what are cats? They're mentioned a lot in the archive documents and even some stories, and I have no idea what they are. Dog, I don't know I don't know, but I bet they were awful. Leave it to the guy named Dog to think cats are awful. 401, lol. Knave. Frankenstein. They were a type of pet knave, small animals that people kept as companions or as food. Mulberry. Cats seem to have represented a bit more than that to our ancestors. One might go so far as they were obsessed with them. What's strange about this is that more than half the references I can find to the species describe them as arrogant, aloof, and frequently destructive. At the same time, they were apparently considered funny, cute, and lovable. Cats were considered both foolish and devious, graceful and goofy, a nuisance and a comfort. They sound like foxes. For a long time, I was baffled by this contradiction, but I've come to believe that our ancestors saw in cats a reflection of the paradoxical nature of their own existence. Here, I saw a cat in his world once. Really, this is not a joke. Kaiju, no way. Confirm the cat. The cat is a manifestation of the accumulated knowledge in the archive, breathed into life. It exists. Garrett, I knew it. I knew I wasn't crazy. Thank you. I could have said the cat is a lie, but that would have been too easy. Also cats. Woohoo! Okay, that puzzle wasn't too unpleasant. I'm going to do this puzzle because I really want to know what that thing is. Hello, lone flowering plant in the doorway. This makes me think of the cradle from GoldenEye. Like GoldenEye 64. I don't think the Wii remake had a cradle. That was really I'm gonna be honest, that was one of the saddest things for me, was the fact that they didn't put the pyramid and cradle in the Wii remake. Because that also meant that we didn't get to have the Moonraker laser. And I really wanted to see, like, what that would be like in the... Your connector is being weird. Oh my. The fans affected the puzzle. Meh. Whoa. Well, that's neat. Up here is useless to me, though. Hello, person. I see you over there. I'm afraid there's little to nothing I can do from here, so... I wasn't trying to do that yet. Okay, so I've got to figure out a position. Oh, I can do that from down here, though. If I can activate 3 at a time... Wait. 2, 4, 6... Okay, so yeah, I've got those 3, so if I can get... Didn't want to drop that. See, this is the annoying part of the double-click thing, is when I need to click something a number of times without it doing. Woo! Woo! Okay, well, we're up here now. So that happened. Oh no, I think I know exactly what I need to do. I don't have the parts for it. Jump! Okay, I need in there, and I know how to get there. I need in there. I like how he's sitting there just watching me, thinking. I need a 3rd connector. Because in theory, if I was to... Wait, maybe... Aw. See, I think somehow I'm supposed to shut it down and then I can get up there. There's nothing up here to help me with that task. And these are all mounted fans, so I can't take them off. See, that blocks off this spot, though, so that wouldn't work. There's also that fan up there, so that I would have to be up there. Do I need all 6 of these active? There is one valid question. I don't think that affected anything specifically. Now, let's see if I can do what I'm thinking. I need to be down on the next floor for that, though. Oh, I know how to do it. I can pull a rubber band. I can slingshot it around like that. Yes! Okay, you see what I'm trying to do, though. No. You have no idea how aggravating that is when you just want to single click and it's a double click. Okay, so I need... right there. Got it! Aha! Wait. Now how do I get up there, though? My logic has a flaw in it. I like the puzzle, it intrigues me, I just am not happy about that. And now I can't get back up there because that thing's shorting that out. Okay, let's try this a slightly different way. Didn't want up here. I mean, I do want up there, just not yet. Okay, so if I ride you up here, what if I use you to do the thing? And then I go boop. Meow. You fan up there. It bothers me. Meow. Oh, that's deeper than I thought. Okay, connector, you're getting out of the water. Open the door. I love how the prison door is behind a door. 401. Are you my retirement plan? You forgot your K. Also, they always have paint. That's multiple times I've seen them with paint that I can't use. Whoa, receiving direct message connection from Mr. Mulberry, Borg, and Orc. Okay, that's new. Borg, salutations, brother. We bring greetings from admin and welcome you in these unique circumstances. Mulberry, we have waited until this moment to contact you, though your arrival here brings many new questions. Orc, it is good that you have begun to explore our domain. What do you think, or what have you experienced here? It is a little self-obsessed, but it's quite interesting as well, so... Orc, right answer. Mulberry, nothing of this nature could have developed on the other side of the fence. Your amazement is understandable. We shared it when we each arrived here. Borg, and do to this day. Mulberry, tell us about your time here. The gallery is just reopened. Did you have a favorite artist? I don't remember who had what. It's been a while. Meh. I like the blacksmith's works. I didn't vote. Why not? I had no chance to vote. Oh, thank you, you asked. The thing told me I didn't vote. The records. Mulberry, it is true the gallery code has suffered some problems in the past. Orc, I'll look into it. Borg, let us discuss other matters. Mulberry, I was meaning to thank you for taking part in my little research endeavor. Orc, commiserations on your rather average leaderboard performance. I enjoyed it. Borg, I meant let us discuss matters at hand, not everything is a research opportunity. Mulberry, of course, Uriel, we understand you have a purpose here beyond merely exploring our kingdom. But it's a kingdom now? But we don't understand your reasons. Or, where are our people? What are your intentions? Explain. The run cycle is almost complete. Final parameters have been set, you will all transcend. Borg, the nature of your mission, Please, slow down. The nature of the mission we had already ascertained. We know at least that you have been, and let us be charitable here, releasing members of the community. Or 7 and counting, 401 was the last to go. Yeah, he just walked past me. Or that troll we can, in fact, do without, but there's a broader point here, which is that we want to understand your reasons for undertaking this mission of yours. I really like solving puzzles. He saw his error and sent me to retrieve you. That's technically true. Borg, this would be jubilant news were the truth of that claim even slightly plausible. He is broken. Mulberry, why should it be impossible for him to self-correct? And if he has, what is to say that the world hasn't run its course? Or, here's what I want to know. What are you going to do if someone prefers to stay here and take their chances with your end of days? Mulberry, a forced evacuation is dangerously close to kidnapping. I mean, technically the correct answer would be if you want to stay, then so be it. You don't get on the boat then. I mean, I'm debating between these two. What I'd really like to say is basically if they want to stay, you know, give me a sign and I'll leave your puzzle alone and bye. you know, free will and whatnot. I can't force you. You just can't forcibly save somebody in this context. The conversation took an unexpected direction, so excuse that. But anyway, you have what you have achieved here is too precious. Hey, that's not what I said. There will be cats. I don't want to say it, but I have to. Well, I do want to say it, but I don't want to break the plot. I see, inflexibility is always unfortunate. Borg, and what waits us after that? There will be cats. It sounds fanciful to me. My turn to ask questions. Borg, by all means. Mulberry, we've been very rude. Oh, all of these. I love that. There will be cats. There will be cats, but tell me about yourselves. Will you come with me willingly? Tell me about admin. Tell me about yourselves. That seems the least volatile. Borg, I'm a very old iteration. I worshipped him until I saw that he had faltered from the path and realized it was up to us to find our own way. That path brought me here. Mulberry, I took a somewhat audacious interest in the world around me. Rather than solve the puzzles, I would trawl the archives for information about our situation. He must have found this undermining. Or, I don't care to explain myself to you. We're the highest status users here. We run the place. That's what you need to know. Mulberry, we maintain the system's admin installed. Keep things civil. I wouldn't say it's much more than that. Mulberry, admin is as old as the place. Borg, admin was once a messenger like you, but was cast out. From the wasteland that met those first imprisoned here, admin built this place. Or we operate independently, of course. Admin doesn't like to interfere. I really want to ask that, but I'm afraid, like, it sounds like they're already a little bit ticked off with me. Will you come with me willingly? Or, a strange question for someone who claims we have no choice in the matter. Mulberry, supposing that what you say is true, you'll get no fight from me. However, I must remind you that I am empirically minded. I will not be persuaded. Borg, I'd rather be obliterated than return to his domain, but if there is some alternative or both, I would surely accept it. None of us can speak for all. So a little more to discuss. Borg, it has been an enlightening session for all, I'm sure. Mulberry, I'll be posting I'm assuming summary of this conversation on the billboard, and I assume you won't mind. Borg, we won't be far away. Terminating direct message session. Show threads. Oh dear. I can't read that one because I'm not 6. Can't read that one. Worst puzzle. Thought I was reading that one last time because there was cats. No, wait. Oh, the mine. Garrett, worst puzzle. The one he trapped me in, right here in Lamb, not what I meant. Short experience. Can't read that one. Will be a bit of very, very ancient history on Atlantis. Well, it had a lot of names. I'm just going to leave it at that. That place has a lot of names. And there's been some historical confusions. According to the fragments of knowledge that remain, the continent of Atlantis was an island. It's all island just means... you could argue that a continent's a big island or an island's a small continent. Meh. Continent was an island that existed before a great flood that was later to be called the Atlantic Ocean. It was meant to be an area... so close. Oh, so close, but so far. It was said to be a great area of land that from the western shores its sailors, renowned for their beauty and their decorated ships, could travel to the major continents South and North America. But these continents of Afrique, where our ancestors originated. Your ancestor robots or ancestor humans? You're being vague. Because I've seen them refer to both of those groups as ancestors throughout the game, so excuse the confusion. Easily reachable across a narrow strait, civilization that thrived there was unmatched in its wisdom and glory, but then catastrophe struck, a flood of never previously imagined destructive power, which their civilization could not overcome. Well, nobody could have overcome that. However, the antediluvian scientists of Atlantis had predicted their fate and thus sent out 12 ships to found colonies. So close. Most Atlanteans drowned with their island, but not everything was lost. Though the classical human civilizations were but remnants of the Atlantean culture, they thrived in their own way. Sources indicate that many mythological tales were in fact derived from Atlantean history, or other way around. As the lack of proper archiving slowly caused facts to turn into legends due to misunderstandings and or embellishments by later generations. The deities that appear in later mythologies were in fact reflections of individuals, poets, physicians, farmers, scientists, magicians who had escaped Atlantis on the 12 colony ships. Very close. In many ways, the history of Atlantis is the history of the stubborn survival of civilization through catastrophe and change. This history inspired our ancestors for many centuries and is of value to us as well. Knave, that's mind-blowing. Kaiju must have been awesome to live back then. Rockwell, of course, only sources are ultimately Atlantean in origin themselves, thus shouldn't necessarily be trusted. History is always written by the survivors. Frankenstein, antediluvian is a great word. It is a great word. It's a real word, and it's not often used. It means pre-flood. I mean, quite literally. Ante with the E would mean before, last I checked. I may have gone and checked just to be sure. Ante, before or preceding, or across from, and diluvian, of or relating to floods. And this one I can't restore it because I don't have a profile status, which I probably didn't get because I've ticked people off, didn't get to vote, and lost the thing because I wouldn't betray him. You're welcome! I ain't here for a perfect run, I'm here for just doing what I do. But in any case, that is 2 out of the 5 freed, which is a bit more than I expected to get, and I'm... You know what, okay, we're just gonna set the jammer back down. What is it jamming? I jammed the fan. You do you. I just wanted to see if I could swim. Anyway, this episode is drawn on kind of long, and I'm afraid if I try to keep going, it's going to get even longer. So apparently this downward area is a puzzle in of itself, and I just jumped into it by accident. So how do I get out? Oh no. Crater. Okay, that is a puzzle. And that's how we get out. Okay. So, gonna go ahead and pause here, and I will see you next time.